Hey guys, Andrew here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at how you can output one universe of DMX from MA's Dot2 software for under £45. Pretty cool, check it out. In case you don't know, one universe of DMX is equivalent to 512 channels of DMX. So that could be 512 attributes of your lights, like pan, tilt or dimmer. And for a mobile DJ that's probably all you're going to need, unless you're running some huge ass show. So I'm going to put myself in the top corner of the screen now. And there's my screen. This is the first thing you're going to need to buy. This is the only thing you're going to need to buy. This is Enttec's Open DMX USB box. This box that I have right here is very small. It's a very simple USB to DMX box. It's housed in some what I think is an aluminum housing, or aluminium if you're from my country. And yeah, it's very small, it's very compact, and it's all you need to output a universe of Dot2. I had it the wrong way around. And now on to software. The first piece of software you're going to need is, obviously, Dot2 on PC. So all you have to do is go to this web address here. It'll be the second link in the description. The first one will be the Enttec link. You hit software download at the top. Software download, Dot2 on PC. And then hit here, download your latest version. And the final bit of software I need you to download is this, which is FreeStyler DMX. It's some open source DMX software which can control lights in itself, but it has a few useful tools that we're going to use. I'm not going to take you through how to install some software. I'd hope that you'd kind of know how to do that. So pause the video and yeah, install the software. There is one important thing I need you to do when installing FreeStyler though, is when you get to this screen here, you need to tick ArtNet to DMX converter so that'll be installed on your system. Okay, now that's all installed, we're gonna get to work getting this working. First thing I need you to do is go into Control Panel. However you get into it, just get into it. I need you to go into Control Panel and click on Device Manager. Once you're in Device Manager, I need you to go down to Network Adapters, just highlight it, and go into Action, Add Legacy Hardware. Hit Next, and you want to install the hardware that I manually select from a list. So you're going to choose it. Hit Next, and now what you need to do is scroll down to find, where is it, Network Adapters. Double click on Network Adapter, and once you've clicked on there, it's going to slowly populate a list of all the hardware that's installed on your computer. We're going to go for manufacturer Microsoft, and we're going to scroll down until we see Loopback Adapter. See, the one on mine is KM Test Loopback Adapter, but it'll vary from computer to computer. It's just the one that basically says Loopback Adapter in the title. Okay, once you've selected Loopback, or double click on Loopback Adapter, hit Next, and that will install. So I'll come back when it's installed. And it's finished. So we hit Finish. We can close out this now. And so once we're out of that, I need you to go down here, right click, and hit Open Network and Sharing Center. This is where you can see all the in and out network connections to your computer. As you can see here, it says Ethernet 2, no internet access. That is our loopback adapter. So what we're going to do is we're going to double click on this. Once we're in the status, we're going to click Properties. And once we're in Properties, we're going to scroll down to Internet Protocol version 4. Once we're in there, we're going to use the following IP address. Because basically how it works is DMX likes a static IP instead of a moving IP. It makes it easier. Just trust me on it. So the one I'd suggest using would be 2, just got it written down here, 2, 100, 100, 1. And that is the IP I've used and I've sent from console to this before, and that has been the one that's worked. We're just going to click Subnet Mask and something will come up, and we're going to go down and hit OK, OK, close, and get out of it. So we've now got a static IP loopback adapter that we can work with. The piece of software I need you to open now is ArtNet to DMX, which I have on my desktop here, but that is the software that comes bundled with FreeStyler. So you might have to go into all programs to find it because it could be a first run. But I have it here. So we're going to double click to open it. Ignore open failed. If it says that, it just means you haven't set up an interface yet. So what we're going to do is tell it which network to connect to. So I think that's my local Wi-Fi network. I don't know what that is. And this is our loopback adapter, 2.100.100.1. So we're going to select that and leave them on 0. We're going to exit out of this by going File, Exit, because it usually needs restarting to get settings. But what we're going to do this time is we're going to grab our DMX conversion box and a standard USB A to B cable and connect it up. Okay, once you've connected your DMX box, we're going to reopen ArtNet to DMX. It's going to say either exit, open failed, or no interface detected. If it does say enter in demo mode, just hit yes. Ignore that. And what we're going to now do is tell it which interface we have. So we're going to hit interface setup, and we're now, see this is selected Afterglow, which is whichever one I was using last time. We're going to scroll down and find Enttec Open DMX. There is ours, and it says please restart apply changes. That's just what I did before. So once we've selected our DMX box, we're going to hit save. We're going to hit file exit again. We're going to have to restart the software, bring it up again, and this time it comes up with it's detected that we have an Enttec Open USB connected to it. We hit OK on that, and that is working now, which is exactly what we want. So we're going to minimize that down to the drawer, and we're going to open up Dot2 on PC, the latest version that you have. I happen to be on 1.3.1. Okay, so we're going to open that up and give that a minute to load up, and I'll see you when we're there. Okay, we have opened Dot2 on PC, and this is probably the first thing you're going to see if you haven't loaded up the software before. You've got no fixtures patched, you've got nothing in there. If you do want to know how to start a show file once you've got everything set up, it'll be up here, a card up here, which is my getting started on Dot2 tutorial. But yeah, how to get it working. We are going to go setup, and we're going to start with network interface. Okay, what you need to have a look for along all of these, I know it's the obvious one to click loopback, but that is wrong. What you need to click is Ethernet 2, because as you can see, Microsoft KM Test Loopback, that is the one you selected back in the control panel. So Ethernet 2, click on that. Next thing we need to do is go into sessions, which is here. If there isn't a session already in there, it'll go like that. So we're going to go start a session, session number 1, and you should be able to go along to connected devices on PC. That is my console, if you will, which is my on PC software. We'll go out of that and we'll go into network protocols. You can see ArtNet and streaming ACN there. We're just going to tick ArtNet, and since we don't need to touch any of these settings, but you can see here it's 2.100.100.1, and we should be able to go into our ArtNet converter now, and that's all set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly patch a fixture, and just patch any kind of random fixture just to show you how it works. I'll create an effect of a dimmer just so we can go into here and see this is detecting ArtNet and receiving DMX, and it's sending it out to this box. And so if you had a light plugged into here, like one of those things, it'll work. So hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's very informative, there wasn't much comedy or anything, but yeah, enjoy running your lights off Dot2. Very soon I'm going to have a very similar tutorial teaching you how to use MA2, the big MA2 on PC software, with this. It's a very similar trick, it's just different at the end. So you can click here if I have created that video to go and check that out. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.